welcome to everybody on Twitch. Welcome to everybody else who's joining us. This is going to be a relatively fast stop over for weather. I wish we could do a little bit longer for tonight, but unfortunately this is Super Tuesday, and that means we are doing updates on the current vote counts and all the other information that's going on in regards to the states, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken, in the contest for tonight. So we are doing our best to keep up to date on that, but that means that I am in the studio. This is my office, and unfortunately this also means that we're going to be doing some more updates here coming up in just about another 12 minutes, give or take. So this is going to be a very shortened version of Weather Overtime. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austen Onek. This is our news blog, our News 12 weather blog from downtown Chattanooga, Tennessee, southeast corner of Tennessee, right above northern Georgia and areas of northeast Alabama and western North Carolina. So again, no time to lose on this with everything going on, so let's just go ahead and hop on into it. Quarter of an inch just shy of rainfall for today. 63 our high temperature, decently close to where we should be. 51 the low, a little bit above normal there. Record high hasn't been broken since 1910, and a record low that hasn't been broken since 1960. We are still behind for the month and the year. We could definitely use a little bit more on the rainfall potential there. Thanking our viewer Kim Wade from Riceville, Tennessee, for another view. If you recall yesterday, nice view of a bald eagle having dinner in the snowpack in and around the area. This one, a bald eagle perched at County Road 721. Again, that from our viewer Kim Wade in Riceville, Tennessee. If you've got pictures, eagle related or otherwise, as long as it's weather related, that's what we care about. So go ahead and send those in to us at pictures@wdef.com, or again, drop them to our Facebook, X, or Instagram page. You can be anonymous if you want to, but please give us a description or a location at the very least, so we're not making something up that's totally off the cuff. We'd like to know more about what you're seeing out there, but as of right now, again, we can't do that with a little bit of help from you. More chances of fog and rain into tomorrow, and what looks to be a very mild day coming up. Temperatures in the high 60s to the lower 70s. That fog could be a problem across portions of the area tonight. Looking out and about, you can see just how thick that fog has been. That out that direction is Lookout Mountain. Kind of hard to see it at this point in time with all that haze and fog being seen, and it's a good possibility we could see some uglier conditions into tomorrow morning. From Lee Point, looking off to the southwest, Plainview Outdoor Advertising Camera, Highway 153 at 64. And that, again, looking at some decently foggy numbers out across much of the area for tonight. In the News 12 studios, from the News 12 studios, the Patriot Concrete camera looking across I-24, which was pretty slow earlier tonight, but it looks like everything is moving along pretty nicely so far. From around the area of 2475 South Central Chattanooga, some decent spray being kicked up by the vehicles, and some rain and mist and fog in the lights around the interchange of the interstate there. That is where we're seeing some fairly difficult conditions for traveling. Not impossible, but definitely a night you don't want to go rushing around on. Rain on the camera lens on the Chattanooga Zoo Hug a Bunny camera. That event coming up in the next couple of weeks. You can find out more through the Chattanooga Zoo social media or their website if you'd like to find out more about the Hug a Bunny program and what's coming up there. From downtown, from the North Shore looking toward downtown, drizzle, rain, not too many folks out and about on the Speedy's Total Car Care camera on the Chattanooga Theater Center area looking across the Tennessee River toward the North Shore. Temperatures have hardly dropped at all in the last couple of hours. We're seeing some very mild temperatures, and we'll continue to see that. North to northeast winds at about 5 miles per hour or so. We do have, right before 10 o'clock, some light scattered showers for the most part. The heaviest activity to the east of Chattanooga, Cleveland, I-75 in north central Georgia and extreme southeastern Tennessee, right along and just over to the area to the west of North Carolina. And if you're in North Carolina watching this, stay tuned because we'll talk more about what the situation is coming up, as this week is North Carolina's version of Severe Weather Awareness Week. So we'll talk more about that coming up here in just a little while. What we have for tonight is going to again be this storm system, which is now really started to get a lot closer to where we are, and it just is starting to get into the News 12 viewing area. So what we're going to see is this system do a good job of stirring up more areas of showers, maybe some thunderstorms out there, but we really just don't see much of anything taking place in the way of major problems. Now, a bunch of cold fronts and systems out across the western states. All of this is going to be kind of coalescing together into one storm system. The energy of this is going to be heading our direction. In between those systems, there's really just not a lot going on. There's high pressure, and that will keep us rain-free as we go into Thursday. But for tonight, Tuesday into Wednesday, more chances of showers with that area of low pressure coming on through. By tomorrow afternoon, the rain should be on its way out, but around dismissal time for the kids, there might still be the potential of some areas of rain showers. Heaviest activity from Knoxville down to Macon and over toward Nashville, and then leaving the area there. By News 12 at 11 Wednesday night, should be again just some cloudy conditions for the most part, and then leaving the area entirely for Thursday. We'll be getting rid of that system and the rainfall out there, and then we get into the 60s and some cloudy conditions for around Thursday, and then by Friday morning, a few scattered sprinkles around and about, but then we start to see again the possibility of more thunderstorms coming on through as we go toward Friday afternoon and evening. And then that next system, the one that kind of comes all together from all those systems off to the west of us, that plows on through back to our north. That could stir up some more showers and thunderstorms into Saturday morning, and that could be just a bit of an issue as we go into the early part of the weekend. Some lingering areas of showers, maybe some thunderstorms there, but all that should make its way out of the picture as we go toward about Thursday or so. Sorry about that. Had to check in and see if we have some folks coming in getting ready to go for the next update, which should be a few minutes away. If you're just tuning in and joining us, it is Tuesday night, Super Tuesday. Lot of information in regards to what's going on with votes tonight. Democracy is not a spectator sport, and this is democracy in motion, where we are counting the votes now, and the precincts are checking in with what the numbers are, and we're doing updates from the studio here at News 12 in downtown Chattanooga. So we are keeping an eye on what's going on. But in about another 10-15 minutes, there's another update coming up. I'll have to hop off here because we share this. This is the studio that you see here. This is my office. So when we have updates going on the news desk back over here, then I have to kind of cut short what I'm doing and bring you information as to what's going on. And you can find out more details about everything that's happening on WDEF.com. For the weather department, WDEF.com/weather. More chances of showers tomorrow, very much on the mild side, mid to upper 60s it looks like. And then as we go toward the end of the weekend, that's where the temperatures drop off as the cooler, drier air comes in behind that next storm system here. That's going to be the extent. Looks like we may see some chilly numbers with dry, clear conditions into next week. So we're not quite done with the chilly temperatures just yet, but it will be a possibility that we'll see some pretty chilly numbers here. Beforehand, some very mild numbers. And again, between Wednesday and Friday, that is where we see the potential of some at least drier weather, not entirely dry, but it will get rid of most of that going on. And for tonight, again, don't forget, we've got some patchy fog out across the area, and we'll continue to see some possible slick conditions with the wet roadways and the fog. So keep it tuned to News 12. Chip will have your forecast on that coming up tomorrow morning. Thoughts struck me the other night about weather for our brand new sponsor for friendandroofing.com, our WDEF.com/vote now website, where you tell us what you're thinking and take some of the quizzes that we have. Our quiz for today, excuse me, involves in my opinion, one of the funniest comedies ever made by the Zucker-Abrams-Zucker team. What 80s movie? If you watch the credits at the end of the movie, this one included the credits, or crazy credit, if you will, in case of tornado, southwest corner of basement. And of course, the answer to that was the 1980 classic movie Airplane. That again got 75% of the votes. Weird Science got a quarter of the votes, and Top Secret and Real Genius didn't get anything. Our next poll goes up at midnight, and this one also has to do with weather and movies, so stay tuned for that for our friendinroofing.com weather poll of the day. Vote now at wdef.com/vote now for more information on what's going on there. What else do we have to talk about here? Excuse me, for tonight. Sorry, tree pollen is really starting to give me some issues at this time. Things are pretty quiet overall. We got the rain, we got the possible thunderstorms out there. Again, for tomorrow, heading out to the golf course, it's going to be mild, mostly cloudy during the afternoon, showers and fog. But if you're planning on going out for a round of golf, I would recommend waiting as long as possible through the day to make certain that you are going to be not too totally soaked out there, just to be on the safe side. Let's do the talk about severe weather. This is Severe Weather Awareness Week for the state of North Carolina. And tomorrow, Tennessee just had theirs last week. Georgia and Alabama in the News 12 viewing area. Your Severe Weather Awareness Weeks happen in February. So this is North Carolina's turn. And for tomorrow, and this is for all the Carolinas, north and south, but the north, because North Carolina is partially in the News 12 viewing area, Cherokee County, the farthest west county in North Carolina, we bring you updates regarding what's going on for that area of the country. And for tomorrow, Wednesday, the statewide tornado drill for North Carolina will be held at 9:30. If you'd like to know more about this, the National Weather Service in Raleigh, North Carolina has a page dedicated to all the information going on, or you can find out more details about North Carolina Severe Weather Awareness Week at wdef.com/weather. The link is there for picking up more information about what is happening when it comes to severe weather. Marion County, mark it on your calendars, 2 weeks and 2 days from today. Marion County, Tennessee, right along the Georgia-Alabama line and just due west of Chattanooga. Your opportunity to study what's going on with severe weather when it comes to Skywarn, the volunteer organization. National Weather Service in Morristown covers that county in Tennessee. So if you'd like to know more and to sign up for a seat, go to weather.gov/MRX. That is your opportunity to sign up and reserve your seat at the Lawson Building at Jasper, Tennessee. Again, that's Thursday, March 21st. That's about 2 weeks away. Your opportunity to find out more about how to get trained for severe weather spotting. And keep in mind, that's at 6 p.m. Now, I mentioned the 6 p.m. here because of the fact that the 21st is going to be a very busy Skywarn day. On that same day, earlier in the morning, 9:30 to 11:30, from the National Weather Service in Peachtree City, Georgia, they're going to be holding a Skywarn spotter 9:30 to 11 a.m. at the Gordon County, again, in the News 12 viewing area, Fire Department headquarters. That's on Public Safety Drive Southeast in Calhoun, Georgia. Your opportunity, if you live around this area, to become a Skywarn spotter. Great opportunity, but again, this may not be to your schedule. But if you live in this area and you can make it, please consider becoming a Skywarn volunteer. Again, that's Thursday the 21st, 9:30 a.m. to 11:30. If you can't go to any of the meetings, here's what you do. You go to the website for the University Corporation for Atmospheric Research, or UCAR, at meted.ucar.edu. You can take their online Skywarn spotter training course, pass the quiz, and then you can go to your National Weather Service meeting. You can go to the National Weather Service page, find out which area covers your particular location, and then register as a class, register as a person who has taken successfully the class. Sorry, it's Tuesday. It's been a long week already. But this is a great way to take the course on your schedule. If you can't make the in-person meetings, this is a great opportunity. And again, that's meted, meteorologicaleducation.ucar.edu. So once you take that course, how do you get to where you need to go to find out more about what is happening? It is very easy to do that, to find out. All you have to do is go to the main weather page, weather.gov, and all you have to do is click on your area of the country. So let's say, again, for Marion County, Tennessee, you click on that area. It takes you to the National Weather Service in Morristown, and then you can find out more by going to their local programs, and right down there is Skywarn, and then you can find out more about the programs, the timing of the meetings, the contact information. It's all available right there at weather.gov. I think we're coming down to our next update here in a few minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up so that we can go ahead and get back on the air with latest information on Super Tuesday, which you can also pick up again at WDEF.com. Find out more on my social media pages. I'm on more than just Facebook, X, and Instagram. You can find me on pretty much just about any place out there, with the exception of Snapchat. Not quite ready for that just yet. Still have had some problems figuring that out. We'll have more details coming up on News 12 at 11, so stay tuned there. Chip Chapman will have your forecast bright and early tomorrow morning starting at 5 a.m. Live and direct on Super Tuesday, I'm Chief Meteorologist Austen Onek. Stay tuned for much more with News 12 on air and online. And, of course, Chip will have your forecast bright and early Wednesday morning. Thanks for joining us for Super Tuesday as we keep you updated with the weather on our exclusive video weather blog, Weather Overtime.